eno na me acknowledge me producers Kufinto ewa hano me meda Pepra Wills na se meda Ice T ase meda Nana Kwame any team Bosheba ena fe Fred meda omu nyina nso ase. All right, enti yenhwe ena Tuesday. On a Tuesday afternoon lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu ebeji akunya ewo dwumadie so nti ena lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu will be joining me live in the studios of Wontumi TV Tuesday afternoon, and you know how we do it on Tuesday afternoons. Nti sooner than later lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu ebeba be kame ho ewo dwumadie so ene awie enche dwumadie no so mene mopani ba kun so ebetwetwe nkomo na opani ebribi aba be sneko na chese mpono ohwa na oye leader odima kotene ewo NPP no ewo omanya ye friend China so my friend China no na chese NPP adwuma no Asian na say empotem ho menka ne sa empotem ho no na udima kotene pa ewo ho kika Ghana fo ewo nyina ebum enti oye adwuma pa ewo ho eba ne se yenka China kasa no so ani kasa no so otepapa oka China kasa te se de oka ne mother tank enti eba no China kasa so de ani otikasa no pa ebribia ababesneko na oye director of finance and administration ewo NPP party headquarters na ono enoye director of finance and administration ewo party headquarters ho ebribia ababesneko a chese NKP so no na oye ambassador to China, deputy ambassador to China na openi currently ono eno party no ade kind of to some for or treasurer. He happens to be the national treasurer for the NPP, and then he'll be passing through. Enche Dr. Charles Jamina will be passing through on the program, and I'll most definitely be having a tete-a-tete with Dr. Charles Jamina, aka Dr. China. Iti enche obete Dr. China so ene ewo dwumadie so. Enra, I put it to you. Me can't say anasa one po wudim dada. I beg your pardon, Enra. Wa wudim dada. Say vetting echo so na committee no a chese omo eneba emrasem ewo brahye bidwafia omo esinkunya say omo evete Chief Justice nominee in the person of Paul Bafo Boni. Itiendra omo say omo evete the Chief Justice nominee as of Enrano na chese Paul Bafo Boni na omo evete no na enra bobodudu na mutie bi muhwe bi enti the rest is history na behwe Mahama Yariga a ontumi nkodi kurom Mahama Yariga wakankrai a chese the backyard kra ontumi emfa ho beye efrafia hyase and the NPP kra de no otumi kodi kurom kakra na odo ana ban eba ya odo na ese oya ageban na chese oye gangalia Obama na edra behwe de okire brahye bidjafie ho na chese yes omobi nkabi ono ne friend almighty honorable Ayariga enti chese ono enka se kabia o nkabi di kurob ontumi nko di kurob enye se ofri baby te se bia China na se di kurob se bia Jamaica na se baby o ofri Ghana ya boko ya Mahama Yariga ntumi nkodi kurom because ade ya ntokwa wo di kurom Obine na se common English you can speak. Common English you can speak. Wa ukrom ba we feature he ya untube nko. Bet na ho de na enra brahye bi dwafie behwe mensem etutu brofo akese ko na de ukrom fo enko ka ukrom kasa. Do bu hu se ye honorable e wo town otumi nko ni krom afi nyino nko ni krom da. Enso behwe de enra wo kire brahye bi dwafie, but nonetheless parliamentarians no boycotted voting. In fact, they will have none of a voting process. No, eti enwa sa ensabidi nyina eko so. But majority NDC, including a year Wontumi Kudikrum, Honorable Mahama Ayariga, omo etnemu evertio. Na one takeaway. Justice Bafu Boni ade baako a okan a mehu se make headlines that to do with Atai enra Justice Paul Bafu Boni made reference enche mema nana kwame place video no e dia mare to Atai Sadia no de mrano de, but in the case of Atai, me pa chomoka Atai. Oh, latter day saints yi lato jim baby serial. Ebia no mo enkai Atai. Konfutachi amwa pa. Back in the days, ye kasa Atai ya na chesaban for ho airport na ye jeli no 70 years. Iti ano enra Justice Paul Bafu Boni ebechrim die ntia oban 70 years no. And then it's not about the law, but a wow personal interest in tea. And ukukuru 70 years at the ma Atai. I was already social media for justice for Atai, justice for Atai. But a lawyer lawyer Evans or Sable Sweat Nasia, Yababo Diana Yashe Edra near a course no kakra. Enra minority NPP said they catch on a boycott a year vet no at a point. Hold Yema up for over an hour and from a boycott said there be with Pontius Pilato Yadia Yahoo Yansa Eddie free home and Yadia Yabesu Sobosukra Etienra sa and a coso Yabechi Prena Yerira a year sa in Sebumu Kakrabe Fidiero and Hasia. Na and some be a woho. All right, mention Sabia. Nana Kwame a bet to be a place video no amamina aye ready a menkona menko share a year exactly in summer empo.
We sit in Accra here when a magistrate at Gosu decides to send the boy to prison for 3 years. We sit in Accra here and say the man stole only a bunch of plantains. Do you know what it means to what the bunch of plantains means to my mother? It's like stealing your car. You see? So, I mean, there are so many reasons. The magistrates and the judge, they are trained. They have this, the sentencing guidelines. They have them. But sometimes they have to go beyond it. In my youthful days, I gave somebody 70 years. Atai, I gave him 70 years. And what I told myself was that if Atai was given 30 years and he comes back, my family will be the first family who attack. So by the time he comes back after 70 years, I'll be dead and gone. We sit in Accra here when a magistrate at Gosu decides to send the boy to prison for 3 years. We sit in Accra here and say the man stole only a bunch of plantains. Do you know what it means to what the bunch of plantains means to my mother? It's like stealing your car. You see? So, I mean, there are so many reasons. The magistrates and the judge, they are trained. They have this, the sentencing guidelines, they have them. But sometimes they have to go beyond it. In my youthful days, I gave somebody 70 years. Atayi, I gave him 70 years. And what I told myself was that if Atayi was given 30 years and he comes back, my family will be the first family he will attack. So by the time he comes back after 70 years, I'll be dead and gone. We sit in Accra here. When a magistrate at Gosu decides to send the boy to
Papa, na Chief Justice nominee, enra ensemu ode etudwa enodo se odo ebrado ya brantie no ono eno hwe Atayi edi ejeli Atayi 70 years in fear dioso na nientia ojeli no 70 years no ene se ebia Atayi obano beye in fear duasa eye 30 years na Atayi ekokoshem na Atayi epie free eye prison hodo mo ba jese nipa obedi kan abane so ene ono edi na busuafo etini your money in fear dioso 70 years there ukoshem na wo unya 70 years the sata wo 20 years kra ma no na jese 90 years no so no anyi no koda da enti ono ehu ni said nunti ena ne mranti bremu oma Atayi 70 years amanfo chira adwene ewo well maybe the question will be what's your take na ene ebre ebema yebe rewra sa ensem no ejida nti ye chief justice nominee eno no ye chief justice nominee eno no me wo se tutu na ye write ups bakenkan bia fine say empo wo hwe a legal suit and as a court cases be enso a good court enra ye vet chief justice so no so betina akonya no so ebra case no kra emu ba akokra ye nhye dan kan wie ko da wie ye in the event say be a chief justice a ye maame tokono ebe wi ni no e no no den e beba be hu say legal brains do na aye write ups make us me anka sama kenkan do na nti ekire lawyer Evans Oseibu Sweatna sia ye behwe na ye rasa ensebudumu and many others mefidie no ena ahasia na ene helicopter crash no Z9 or Z9 and the helicopter crash eba ya empo Ghana for do na ediabre ho in fact nipa watwe ene fimu ya magana for ediabre ho oh na chese ya reho se papa me kwa adwuma bo me koye adwuma ba edoano no ebusuafo ahwra dofolum Ghana ahwra dofolum ya ka ho nsem pii August 9 6 helicopter crash no ena chese ihwehwemu no mpanifo abegyina simpie so ekire ne esiye na sa helicopter crash esiye no ye yankofo bia omo ena ebekire yemu unse ye ntia helicopter no crash ye enie die ntia helicopter no crash ye enie ye yankofo bi amu bekire mu se NPP for ena edi acid egugugu helicopter no dadie no baby ena ema ade no kra na we na che ena chese helicopter yi ekoko crash ye yenya comfort kujo oye brashe bedwani o na comfort kujo etumi ebeka kire Ghana for se helicopter no crash na ade ni ehu na helicopter no kra de ewiemu ena ade no agi diba yaw buya ya ena helicopter yi explode wo ewiemu etete pamsam ye edunti ena dade no na ba da ha ena dade ba da ha ena dade ba da north na ba da east ena ba da west ne ho kro de ba na comfort kujo jese o kire mu ye pa bia bidua ba Captain Smart also ebe kire mu deɛ onim ɛfa ɛyɛ helicopter crash no enti kyɛ sɛ oh ye ko school pa August boso benum deɛ amanfo ekyire mu die enti a helicopter no crash yɛ na ɛna mpanifo yi ɛde report aba na reporter obo ɛde ba yɛ deɛ obo kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ poor weather condition na ɛyɛ poor weather condition ewie mu ɛna na nneɛma enkoyie enti na nneɛma enkoyie ɛwɔ ewie mu no ɛma helicopter no dade anoma no ɛte ba fam kyɛ sɛ ɛbɛsensan fam kakra na kyɛ sɛ woyɛ ne dɛn a na ɛkɔ yɛ sɛ entumi ntu enti ɛbaa no saa no wotumi sɛ na kyɛ sɛ ade a entumi wo sɛ wonam pepɔ so ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ wonam pepɔ so a yɛwɔ weather condition bi a ewie mu nhyɛ da nyɛ saa na adeɛ no tumi ɛteba fam na ayɛ biribi a entumi mpagya ne mu bio na kyɛ sɛ ɛfɔma na ɛɛba enti ɛnɛ nhwehwɛmu a mpanifoɔ ayɛ a ɔmo ɛbɛka bi ɛde kyerɛ yɛn ɛno no na menkan pɔtɔ kasa mu briefly sɛdeɛ ɛnɛ ɔmo describe yɛn the cause of the accident. We are told that the investigation determined that the accident was caused by the sudden loss of altitude and lift due to downdraft. Be repeated, and I repeat. The investigation determined that the accident was caused by the sudden loss of altitude and lift due to downdraft. This loss of altitude without change in power or pitch attitude is consistent with downdraft associated with changing environmental conditions over high terrain. Ni empanifo ede ba betu dwa ene die eno no enti eno so ebre ebebema ye bebobo dia na ya toatoa adwene ewo ho mafidie no enda ha se ya SML for ecosiu anase ACU OSP special prosecutor SML for ACU no date no ACU office of the special prosecutor nansai entem ena obora obo office Rambo style and okosisa omumfidie bi obode eye adwuma ede ye monitoring obora hodom prekope and okosisa sa infidie no na chese omo adwuma boru omo adwuma Rambo style ya abaswe and okosisa ebo omo adwuma eye basa it is say SML for ese omo nso ACU eye office of the special prosecutor enti this and many more and in summer making rounds and then Benada Ewie, Mawafidie and Haseya. Once again, my guest on the show this afternoon, very soon, Lawyer Evans Osei Bonsu will be live here with me in the studio, and very soon too, Dr. Charles Jamina, aka Dr. China, will also be seated live in the studios of Wontumi TV. Na ansana meniomo ebe chichen komodo mentowa de kakra bi na fe yenko yenim na ewie menkanfo Wontumi sikapudio menkanfo game yi en fanchel na Wontumi sikapudio ewia sane ewie ma ye hye na sika ho aye din de ohia ne cash so ati ase ye ba be di broya wo hia cash sika de Bible cross sika ede enti sika de unya bia sika unya bia na ene se obenye sika no so it doesn't come easy, but when no de wo de wo hujima me pa chow obewe cash want to be sika pudio ne me pese o ya de se wo be fa o mobile phone and ye me pese o ya de se wo be dial and na se wo be ponchi number se wo phone no so no miemia so na dial *426*20# into dial *426*20# wo hwe eye wo screen no so adanse TV na wo hwe so a ubehu se ababeto so enti *426*20# no wa dial number na e good screen so no number na Facebook, YouTube wo hwe no wa dial we are dialing na would to be that ebema register would do age ever register because agra ye babidi and pet less than 18 for toto fe for 16 years 17 there be when you brew in fear do what you qualify 18 years and above. 80 would dial star 426 star 20 hash. Now wumbo bida oba register any age. Afe na mount lucky boxes be. Boxes na eya who row insia. 1, 2, 3 kopim eya 6 insia. Na afe wow. Okra would ya choose boxer. Would you dise sika eshemu? 1 to 6 or 1 to 6 boxes no. Would choose a boxer? Would you dise sika eshemu? Boxer ube choose biano a one we choose. If you hold ba ube to be a bear 3,000 ewu. If you hold ba ube ya bear 150 biwu. If you walk around 2 CDs. But one would choose boxer. Upe so choose. Sikaro to be choose ube to be at 5 cities, to be a year 20 cities, ube to be at 100 cities. The episode chebia. Sikan ye mawahura ro, which had a cassia out to be winning well over 500,000 cities. 500,000, 5 billion. Sure, as is a gaketra the channel. 80 found him na also to be a mega cash promotions, mega cash lucky box, and Ediwe bro me pacho NLA4 enyaza NLA4 ediomo ho agim a chese eye Caritas platform no so no we no so na we ewo itusu betumi atumi Kunados live band me pacho kona ko pe eye Kunados live band for echina kwan ene eye ebnada ukwada yawada na wo ya elite yedru yawada na umbuku live band dia no so acrobatic because live band no Saturday, free Friday, and Saturday, ya name word pa Friday, Saturday, Sunday, live band, ya name word. But aside that, now, ube to me aboyum anytime. A be a naming ceremony, be a be a wedding ceremony, be a be a ye bin abefia, me pachoko, na kope a ye kunedu. The live band, the china kwai kunedu's live band. Enti live concert, oh, omu boyum. Yum de omu ya de papa, omu leader, fasem check. Fasemche ene ye captain a free yenum jaja ejuma omo ebono omo ni wimto yum de ye womo endim yumto ya media chew omo eboyomo pa no de microphone krekra no omo tunyum live tumu se nyame a chenkofo bi ade etiko na akope eye Kunados live band for echira kwan from atrofos number eye 0246 27418 0246 627418. That's 0246627418. And that's over to me after 0242 119447. 0242 119447. Ofre a numbers no eswa. Yes, omo ebejoso. Last one 0243 166342. That's 0243 166342. Me bacho ya can say no. Bubaya diania. Esa uma meko ekwa aduane no. Ya no bi wo ma. Odidi na meko ni aduane ma na ne bokra sebe predia sabon fanche me na ne bo phone. But Kivo hot pepper. Kivo boko show ekwa aduane no ma. Brady Yakupo to say yes. This is pepper. This is pepper. E me aduane no taste bemu. Still now you quite now no mamuko enkom na men waste time bibi and we are fast you will give a hot pepper and they are very fast. It comes in different sizes. You're packaging nicely into me so your pen no akwa no de ya aduane no ama opekese e be man kese medium size medium small it's in your pebiano onko eye shop ya tonton provisions ne niema sa spices na onko to mekodi bi emfanya aduane kama emfa maw endi ya to adwumade no so lawyer Evans Osei-Bonsu atnase sane maka kire no ai enche eye Dr. China and so ebetnas na ya to adwene kakra. But right about now lawyer Evans Osei-Bonsu openi mema kwaba
Major also.
Now where dear?
Namiadum. I have read there. Yamedia Bedreni.
Yamiase. Na ejuma muso boko de.
Namiadum.
I put it through.
I know any guso no penny.
And now court.
I am a court. And Name war a Western North.
Okay.
On say you so ne baby any. Also am a copa. And the name book massy.
Oh, okay. Okay, nti adwuma no do ko kokko miamia. Oh,
ko baby a service ni be hia bia na
wo ko.
Yeah, me na boy ho ban na de yakọ na de aba.
Na no. Ya tena se dia say ja legal breaks. Na Edra Veti u follow kakra.
Kakra de me follow e na mtumu se na mama yarega ne osa hene na je se enye easy crap
enye easy
say you see the mama te ase ne say o hwe the way man na ye dey remove chief justice na matter ne so pende wo court ye the chief justice we yaba now say chief justice or acting chief justice o ke kan nsem bi kura na no de punish no eji wo hwe say wo no also no de prescribe ama no nya no na to da let us say otu na oso ye no enya no na acting chief justice no de ye adwuma
ye chief justice na
no so enya stated misbehavior ni bia you see stated misbehavior no enya bia you see question me bisa ne say se atimi de stated misbehavior bia ade ne nye stated the kra na wo ho because makasa article 1911 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana any offense bia yen state ye bia no ontimi mfa punish obi enti before I become stated misbehavior no da bia me can say them adjective word stated no and I qualify now misbehavior therefore adjective qualifies now and adjective no abe qualify now misbehavior it is a misbehavior edia na some misbehavior no it must be stated in our written laws in the written law ben ya state as a chief justice o tu kwan and now the betu kwan in which laws of Ghana and I actually mu enti who clear say yetimi the idea where is stated misbehavior near the chief justice free wa abra stated in the because framers of the 1992 Constitution no sebe omo nya obi omo da omo nwino omo dwene yie pa anti no omo de stated be can misbehavior ho sa se mekeke meka da bia enti before misbehavior bi be misbehavior na chese sa offense no must be stated that was say atro e wa your written law so what you say and on article 1911 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana say all offense must be stated and the penalty for it must be prescribed in our written laws. It is a yen state sa offense na then a wow creative offense na say that is our offense ni bebo bi na di remove no as chief justice now so what your oath as a chief justice wo and as a judge would di asem say oath no what the almighty mra na ka pepepe na de be ya adwuma na tentrene na de be ya adwuma when this tentrene kire say obi armed robber na first counter ya robbery maximum ya 25 years robbery no maximum aye do watuma a chekra no 25 years edin fan so commit robbery ne be 10 a o kan 25 years the time say 10 a ubetimanya maximum o de all things be equal me mfa ne say maximum no na wo de ye de wo de bo no it is a maximum sentence kra na the 25 years no kwatam say 10 a ya man 71 minimum charges do I the bo no de ya man 71 years so one kasa one punishing na wi a wasan begina say o tu na o so ye na nya no na ade ye adwuma nemum what did they now wow pe na ye adwuma etenya me nwanwa say sa chief justice we acting chief justice o san de ne be ye chief justice a de open na de be ye adwuma
na
so eti de open na de be ye adwuma de a ono o ma so a anything be obetima create misbehavior na de amount stated misbehavior na de remove what I say because
na kwame yes and one I was speaking to but na kwame we dey wadaroma mesra say video no ka obesa to be there to
3 years we sit in Accra here when a magistrate at Gosu decides to send the boy to prison for 3 years. We sit in Accra here and say the man stole only a bunch of plantains. Do you know what it means what the bunch of plantains means to my mother? It's like stealing your car. You see, So, I mean, there are so many reasons. The magistrates and the judge, they are trained. They have this, the sentencing guidelines. They have them. But sometimes they have to go beyond it. In my youthful days, I gave somebody 70 years. Atayi, I gave him 70 years. And what I told myself was that if Atayi was given 30 years and he comes back, my family will be the first family he will attack. So by the time he comes back after 70 years, I'll be dead and gone. We sit in Accra here.
And gone. But lawyer, the key word, or say he has to go beyond. Beyond.
Yeah.
Now, just also say or just then kwa ehiano.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Then kwa ehiano. Jeli we are not just na.
Yes.
We call the quiet.
You see, I can't be as a Ghana. Your judges are being trained. You train you on your sentencing guidelines. Asama obiena no kano. You see, Ghana does not have a single codified sentencing guidelines document. You need single codified sentencing guideline. But yenye di ni bia yenye free your criminal code domine criminal procedure. When it comes to criminal issues and other laws bibi te say mining laws. Ebi na dynamic count regulation 33 to regulation 43 no. It places much burden on your manager. Wo mining site and say we now hear some environmental problem hazards ni bibi will protect environment. And yet the leaseholder yamani to me say ebia chama Wontumi on the lease in the man but wo manager no ebi ni manager no mo ba be use no de na be ye accuser or ba be ye witness no. So the point is, whilst a Ghana ni sentencing guidelines a codified one ya codify ni nyina other jurisdiction no oko United States ni other UK unbetimanya sentencing guidelines ya try ni say by ye de e define to beba mining law u breaching mining regulation na e won sentencing guidelines so ho sa na we boni bia ya criminal code no na we say ya de hwe sentencing guideline and looking at the severity of the offense now we commit no ana a prescribable punishment for it. And America say if you read article 1911, actually say all offenses must be defined and the penalty for it must be prescribed in our written laws. And this offense be you define it. Now penalty for it no has also been prescribed in our written laws. So there. Then the sentencing guideline no ya the amount dada. What a muse who say sentencing guideline no e wa ha say nipa wo ye boni we ya asotwe say ne de ma no. So the point is, I then also unquad the go beyond. It is all person uchi obiaso who go beyond the sentencing guidelines I diamao. And to be candid with you, sentencing guideline for armed robbery or armed robber. And I make a choice said there is no judge in this country who can boldly say the sentencing guidelines in respect of robbery ever caught more than 25 years, the maximum. And it means that the person had a brush with the law. That means that person had already committed series of offenses and the person has been pronounced guilty by a court of law, a competent court of law. So the person had a brush with the law. It means that the court to be punishes any panel with the same punishment. And then I'll be to me in 25 years. It is a you committee offense. No offense.
That is way 70 years. No,
71. Go beyond the sentencing guideline. That is the true picture or the true nature of the acting chief justice that we are dealing with. And then I make what I say. I have was a chief justice in the intimidation as on the position. If in some, because if the rules have prescribed what a mode that was all the punishment will be, you don't go beyond. We all are servants of the rules and we need to worship the rules. And the rules are not ornamental pieces to be broken. The rules are not ornamental pots to be broken. It is Ghana ya prescribable. If you read Boifie versus NTAC Properties Limited, it says that where a court prescribes where an enactment prescribes a procedure, that procedure ought to be followed. So enactment be actually procedure be say procedure way and yemfa emu mine procedure way yemfa punish obia. You cannot go beyond it. That is why I'm saying that Boyfie versus NTAC Properties Limited. I think 1998, 1999. One Ghana law report, I think, I stand to be corrected. It says that where an enactment has prescribed a procedure to be followed, that procedure ought to be followed. So it means that say enactment be rules be actually kwanya yemfa so mfanye bibia untimi mfiri, you cannot go beyond it. So if you look at the acting chief justice ni statement or kana actually say or sentence wa onko otu na waswe no ese media maswe otu say me acting chief justice
also say or did the busu for life is in danger.
You see if you read article 296 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, it says that whoever wills power, and as obi a de power amani biano, that person should be fair and candid to everyone. Any kwasa sa power na de amano, o use no capricious. Any kwasa o use no resentment. Any kwasa o use no what? Arbitrarily. Some words with article 296, you should be fair and candid to everyone. So obi aye bone rules not prescribable say na wasa punishment. What go beyond it? Also abegina swear oath of allegiance and answer oath. Actually say Ghana for me the pepepe ye any omeyimbra and ebeye ebedi obi a pepepe. Now Chief Justice is saying this in the presence of the learned people our parliament. Now obi raise objection to that. No actually say disputed Chief Justice Mama Yariga Jina Hose say ni panintimi nkasa sa asem no. You see some of us here to abamaye. Emayen ko parliament and that the parliament won ko mu ni asem no. I'm telling you kayen hwe no. Because some of us and can be very rude ewo parliament wo. Sa parliamentary hazards na any bibia ekoso bi anka nya adwuma no manya record. The point is that
parliament will need rules.
Oh, the rules. You see, but rules no. You will rules near practice. You see, ebi na meka cho so you su co-accused person. And na be witness. There is no rule. Ghana, say accused person, co-accused person can be used as a witness. There is no rule. But per practice, lawyers and judges, manakoso. And there is a decided case, yebenya. But rules no. So per practice, ora afenyo markings, our rights which make commentary. Per practice, I started war about a yimu nyina so Peter Lajete no mo war parliament nyina. Eti per practice na de bia e ha wo no. E was say oventina sa de ni free mu. Eti oka Sadia na o say o the rules o ba be adwuma nti practice na nya adwuma adenti na e wo practice direction. Chief Justice between the practice direction about say efunu bia wo wu ayemfa injunction to so within 14 aye ne ba be yemfa injunction to efunu so enso obi aye bone ani funu na wo say injunction so about practice direction nya ba untimi nya hwemfa enti ana na me kire say if you look at the demeanor, the conduct and the Chief Justice ne someone wo kan enya me nwanwa so mo remove Mami Esaba Araba Tokono. Because the rule says that a stated misbehavior, and the word stated is an adjective word qualifying and now misbehavior. It means that misbehavior to mean so just unless the offense is what defined, stated. So framers of the 1992 Constitution, and answer for let us attach an adjective word to the misbehavior so that it will make the misbehavior to be strong. It means that every misbehavior must be stated in our written laws, which is in tandem with Article 1911 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. All offenses must be defined and the penalty for it must be prescribed in our written laws. Ehene fa book muni actually Chief Justice timene na yere ne ba into kwan. But you use way as misbehavior there true no there. Aden na acting Chief Justice no. Or no there was sentenced to obi abro so abra was swear oath of allegiance any misbehavior for him to be removed. And the point is that say you are not careful now swear ni in we are decision a Ghana Bar Association versus Attorney General. A Supreme Court decision. Ghana Bar Association versus Attorney General. You cannot. Maybe a baby say, and I told about my MPP. Cromwell to me, may remove such Chief Justice no, unless offer Article 146 and so. And Mammy Tokuno, see, and any ye. Et Mammy Tokuno Tiho. I will no soon him so no. And the uncle your Chief Justice so bar. You used to Article 146. I know what challenge. So we a disputed Chief Justice. Because what challenge wo opposition now all ban say wo what challenge into the matter is before a court of law. And before a court of law, I don't want two school of thought. The moment I walk court of law, cry you can see a swear in. And your markings are some can say disputed acting Chief Justice no. Oh, you're right. Because say nipa no one kasa office na oba na disputed I work out and 2 ye jaw ne asua wina wo na be empanel sa judges 5 ene 3 ne ho ahwan ne ade no 5 na mo matena so ebeda na maame na nya fair trial so be hu die ntia obe rezi rules are govern parliament as a oni ho kwan so o can say we have rules. There is a clear dichotomy between what rules and practice direction and per practice the a parliament here it would me ma per practice so by school na roman fo nyina de ebia me de ya asem ka o mu nyina sha atale si o mu na ase Ghana law bia nkyere se sha asa by per practice roman sorry bi o mu de o atale si o mu na ase so practice is different from the rules me pato hu nya me kire no so I guess I do atayi chromophobia ni ho amanije ne ho because obetimi attack me but the point is and no interest so go beyond sentencing guideline ayede amawo sentencing guideline also on one kasa no ne yere ne menti it means that or think about ni yedie eno ne welfare nko but all kasa kra na say I was thinking about the good people of Ghana fo nyina bo say on ne yere ene ne mentia that means that you remove chief justice near do ono na ba for no ni yedie ne yere na wo prison ho ayi na ohwe so no say de omo ho ebesi ato omo no manya bibia die eye ntia no na odwene no. All
right, Wontumi TV so enie na lawyer Evans Osei-Bonsu ene and what's here? Make us say Dr. China at Nase Enchakra a few minutes, Beba de Che. But and some about Dr. China and China lawyer. Not just a per and some are okay. See, say, you know, if I'm not mistaken, Bayer 7 legal suits or so in our court regarding a year chief justice.
That is so.
Now, Yavete a year Justice Paul Bafuboni. Necessary no ba be chief justice no said you chire no na che so do no ba be hwe eye ma be no asem no so na ono ba be tena akoya no hu no say enya ade obehwe say
ma me nya fair trial aha no nya fair trial and there if you look at the
and obi ka say bia mo na mo bro for preempt and
no, that we are not preempting any court or prejudicing the mind of the omo no ye no rather prejudicing the mind of the court. Because what the national so we in my court and some mute. Because I'm challenging the capacity of the acting chief justice, chief justice. And the matter is before a court of law. What court of law yedi. And I will walk us in because President Mahama Epentam Bibia fast. Omu hasty madam for being a kind. I don't know what they are rushing for. Within 4 years here was here to me a reset her. Within 4 years, Ghana School of Law, I was here resetting and Crawford, it me gramu more. So be at 3,000. I was say you making sure NDC for ABA lawyers. You see the point. At the end, I will rush do a minor cause. So the point is Ghana Bar Association versus Attorney General. Supreme Court di Caracas Assembly say, Senior will be man by Chief Justice. Wontumi remove no be President be ntimi sakeno. Because if you read the case of Agbebo versus Attorney General, when President Kufuor sought to remove Agbebo as a judicial secretary, President Kufuor yes obey Agbebo free ordinary to me as a president of the republic. Agbebo court says you right to quash what the president is doing. So president need power. Say with me there. I want to know who through democracy. So we need to mean say sack me because the onus lies on the chief justice to sack me, but not you. Power near the chief justice on the bit me free so as a judicial secretary, but not you, the president. And the court indeed, court catches a President Kufuor with the whole kind. And the court put fetters on President Kufuor's functions now or person. That's a clear separation of powers here, a clear democracy. But the point is, wait here. One kasa acting chief justice, obey chief justice, oh now obey panel nipa, amoma betna mami isaba tokono asemso. And what challenges say, oh kradia do tina so me, kwaya mo fa so yi mi gusu ye chief justice kra, me kwaya mo fa so yi menti ase. Court no mfa ne decision bra. Nanka odi amane ate. Kopim say ye benya chief justice amana betna ho. Okay. Ni enya obi oye obey fe. Say odi na betna so. Ufi say baby ad na betna nti obe firi ho am obi aba. On free one mame isaba tokono ensamba. But you see, the American said, "You're ni nebiano." Let me tell you, kwaya mafaso yi mame isaba tokono. Menya penny wa MPP, but what I'm telling them, they say, 1,000 years crowd, this woman will be reinstated. Omo instating no be tue ni sika nyina dia no matter law bi a NDC versus Sanibia. Mame ni this can obo an on the at all. and me I'm not nya power na say ke bia president Dr. Baumia na say ura Canada Japan na omo pribi benya post ni ama metumi say kwahye hono ma akada memo matue ni sika nyina de ama no na mama Ghana compensate ma me no kra because kwa mu fa so yi no emre bi anim. The point is papa yi wo de na ba o say oye acting keke acting na wo de na betena so enipa ye challenge na work court of law ayedi ono so na ebe empanel judges amoma betena na senso na hefa na obenya pepepe. If you read the preamble of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic, we the good people of Ghana in the name of God give to ourselves this particular constitution. So constitution in the basic your freedom, prosperity, you see, fairness, and equity. I talk about so the preamble of the 1992 constitution in our FAPM and the preamble. No. That is why I'm saying that if you read Article 296 of the 1992 Constitution, if you read Chapter 5 of the 1992 Constitution, it talks about fairness. It talks about the principle of odi alteram partem rule. As I ode pepepe yedi obia. And he said, oh yeah, now pray now the audio person do nipa baho. Now obia otie kase otimi go beyond the sentencing guideline. And yet stated misbehavior obetima kriti. No a kriti stated misbehavior amount, not the removal. And that is idea yeah no.
Mate, quick let's have a crossover a minute or two and boycott no as a lawyer. What's not actually no minority the owners.
You see, the mimi who say you see they had no option than to boycott it. Because the point is that say you can be anyone of my befa nanka I was waiting for yes I was waiting for you see the plan. So every inch, every minute, Biano, be interrupted.
Yeah.
Ora Fenyo Markins, and the man spoke and spoke and spoke. None nekra yes. The point is that Omo planning. Na me what is the name of Ahia for? Adia nanka was how you say you take your time, listen to this side. Ebi ohonma the person raises an objection. In court, say me a lawyer now raise your objection, and when you are on your feet speaking now, can law we are. Wontumi mfa ruling ma unless I also give a rebuttal. Me so me kamedie. Eti ohwe ya baby won ma bon say mama yarega ka say wie ya na ahia force say no I support you say me this one sustain. Na watcha afenyo market so he was not fair to him. That is what we call the principle of odi alteram partem rule. The principle of fair hearing. What you are saying, we raise the objection, or in the law, but now we still raise the objection. Then you sit back. Now about the rules, no. What does the rule say? We're making reference to Peter Legete, Omunina Benina, including Abambabin, Abeto or no time, and no majority leader, except per practice. Obia making commentary, say no ma. No check parliamentary hazards. No I say whether or not the statement he's making is in tandem with the rules. Whether or not it said the way so kind of rules no so kind of and also parliamentary rules no so and also nene ye pana and so now do ruling aba and then abo say judge be objection overruled objection sustained na che say ye to aso we die ba ko kasa wi a na eno an say ya stop ye say ya stop it wo ye bibia na nye ye oni option bia impo tampuri as then o kan asem bi honorable I mean no disrespect o kan asem bi say majority may have their way and the minority may have their say. And the speaker, as a chairman of the committee, would you listen to Ora Afenyo Markins? Now, what's your nimpo we? Now, dear, Omodia na Edwaya Juma, young Konanka Magronai, they're not good people of Ghana, no sweating at wait, dear one man is Aquanina. So they had no option than to walk out. Now, Mamma dia Mobe Biano. You see, because Papa no pursue Odi Chief Justice because 1 year the Odi no didn't ye no wako because it be a new time MPP man no didn't the but yen you know watching no I see do as ebunum justice I see do justice for mama mona mon sense you see e jana e shinimo because e be do be na ban bi attend na for aba you smell pepper. You see the point.
But Wontumi TV so edie Wontumi TV so edie na baby biara wo hye no ubetumi join in so e wo Facebook e Wontumi TV live e wo Facebook and Wontumi TV live e wo YouTube. You just heard from lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu na ebnade bia otatin lawyer ene ewa ha da enra ye hwede e course ewo brashe bidwafie no na lawyer so ahye that's all the ache na wachire na dwene e wo sede ohu niema enra me bench lawyer kakra na bench lawyer kakra lawyer de se be na na ha ye de na so de bepon iti be bench no confirm say ye sorry na ma cross over to a year Dr. Charles Jamina na say bia na fe na wachi wafidie e de aba beto adoma Dr. Charles Jamina said ye initially be kachira ono bribia aba besneko na chese eye China de importem ho nyina de ajai adwuma oyema NPP ho prior to a year 2016 elections no na chese enye adwuma ketwa eboaboa Ghana fo e wo hodoma no all for a year NPP na party no ebaye no Dr. Charles Jamina at a point in time early days na krana party no ebanano na oye director of finance and administration our party headquarters hodom na echire no rise by year ambassador deputy ambassador to a year China and then Dr. Charles Jamina a year NPP national treasurer and then openi ena ofi hadoma meneno eba betwetwe nkomui and let me acknowledge the presence of a year former regional treasurer that just say hey Eradi Yankopo asema to be studio how yeah man kadiye kra Ashanti regional treasurer Ada Oye Maslock former Maslock boss will fi hadum Hajia Zinab and so I will studio hadum and there every way there and can be the position no area will be straight but easy it Hajia Zinab so no let me acknowledge the presence and the area Dr. China now Hajia position one I would so position who I went to the I say baby because Hajia Zina baby no be cheap in back to be na mi Hajia aba studio dia mi Hajia wo studio dia say Hajia approve the bill kakra enye former currently or no enoye regional treasurer enti doctor me ma kwa aba na wapo mu to say nyame adom no mpai bo ye ho ye na wo so nyame adom men so me ho eye but last time ye twetwen komo na no kwa na this year was it before elections I think before elections also I'm not so sure about that but then also but I me acknowledge here na say me ma wakwa ba na me nko me ma wakwa ba me Hajia me ho ache
egugu ho
yeah Hajia
mafiu papa keke ene de me be jai me nua be makan akwa na oyedwuma no wi na makachi ne maye de akana ma but on be bie kwan na no e bie edwuma na no asantema mu ha na mata ne chiama bibia is successful inshallah.
Okay now doctor then of course what has been happening after a year elections so far
that's it me fa konya we sunchia etiefo ni ahwefo nyina ahade ba ni abafie pa na medinchia kese nso every party ra Steven Ayesu team ho ene chairman Bute no sisi ono na tie adwamo general secretary party mpanifo nyina ho won kran ena mede ba efia hafo the party ma omuti wo mu kasa fidie so yekoto aba nyina ye hwehwe no yensanka dodo na omabamu buye dodo ebi mu kra minime bi mu omo yare ye enam nkugu a ebaye ne so na mpanifo se onyema hwegu a o hihye ni ye se ne be nsan hwegu biom opani bi ne ka na asansi ye hwinti na ye hwe fom ana ye nwuye achia emuye ye hwinti efise ye hu sebo bi hye fom ne ye ni enda fom ho ise no de ye ni ada fom na eno betumi aye sustainable a ehunhia se o se restructure party no ehunhia say to nyoma ye na party no ekonkan enu mu ena last week ma party mpenfo ye nsentwefo nhyiemu ma update on how the reorganization, the restructuring of the party echo na ye restructure party a na uhia say adikese baako ye party sikasem so no so eno so ye hwe na ye restructure ne bie if we say adibi course eno ka ho bi ena 2024 ye lusu aba no ukobe bia nya ote wo party for mo kan si ye nya hwe ama ye nya hwe no ekosi yen 2 million votes plus not just say ye nya hwe ni why they say political parties be more if say voter a year as a result of ye nya hwe no e do so say voter party be mu nyaye entimpen for yes they say ebekwa akodi baako fo boto me nam sikasema muninti no party ni bia emfa ne ntobo amra if say ye de ntobo aba ye membership dues na ko na esimpen for say ye de emahina eyema kakran no ye kasie ni a party nbenya sikapudu a ye de be ye adwuma enkoba ne se ye bekwa akodan baako fo na yaye na saade na nkoso ninti no ubehwemu yakoye campaign na bakofo ni akoje 5 million owe ni akoje 10 million 15 million ni eji nya nipa na ye hia sika say no de aba ye hia we no de aba no onye Father Christmas o odiskan babafu a adodo de aba party ni mu a ewo se ko party ma ho a ono so obeden obeje ne bafu enti se ni pay na di bi bana wose e beche ewo regions ni mu Ashanti region maybe come constituency kwada so e maybe san come polling station e wo homase na polling station MPP4 polling station onyina enyam chefa no enam se ya nya ya sedie bi ntino na sinto bi abeda ho na party ni so hieska no ba bia party no kofiska no eba no e de be ye party no omo anasa ankrankra no e na dodode ne fakese na abekọ omo ho ebane sana ne beka party mabeche no enso che like wo chekra enso e won kran na bi esane aba other regions na aba be yiwe na chese yenya ahwe no kwa na ekoso na we ne mpenifo se da bi se na tie dia na ne osi etu ase na ansa na ye betumi etu ase no e wo se party no nso so ne sikasema ho ode na CPC every say utu onu mutuo ka kire sa voice ye mamu adododie ni bio party ma de be ma party ma ni on so be ka kire say ni on so fa osika koye party at the breakdown of the party ni mo if we say the center will not be able to hold and on na mpenfo aye ne say there be say sanity dia na ni yensan kofa nya mpenfo achichire party ne de maye na wo hwe ye party constitution ma Article 34B of the MPP Constitution say, a member shall be in good standing where the member has paid his or her dues in full in the prescribed format. Now, so, and then so there, party in Penifada Roma, in prescribed format in a short code, star 920 star 270 hash, star 920 star 270 hash. So obosa short code ya na utia udiusa no abe member in good standing and no updates and a party pen for the two dra a year last week no sene be ya party ni bia won twen se ebedum bia ye ko dijumedie bi wo party ni mu na yakase o ankadwumedie odi bia se fata na abato ekoto utu bia yeye na akansie wugina bia yeye na mom wontua udiusi ntie ma okwan eba ne sana na ede wantwantwi na eba
o se code no eye ne way
star 920 star 270
hash okay enti sadia Dr. China Ekano star 920 star 270 hash welcome obadie epienie welcome to NPP Payment Portal Patriots. To NPP Payment Portal Patriots, select an option
Right.
1 a dues.
Good.
2 a donation.
Correct.
3 a claims.
Correct.
And 4 a my dues. And no crowd breaking it down and baby do.
Right. And 4 no my dues. And no and what your dues no per se who a cow dear or call my dues na a bemo who dues payment status a cow dear. Number 3 no claims benefit be a party in pen for you know say utia dues our benyano say a shasi na ye juma a ho and I'll be making claims now sika about the phones ye beba also so. Number 2 no donation. And now, but now be donating. Now, you say, now you see me donating. Me acknowledgement be a donation. No person ma donation to party. We hear no what a co-party account move straight. Na party so ama home recognition. And number 1 dues near ye can was MCCA. And 2 choose 1 now. O next one a baby sow say, are you paying for yourself or for others? Not just a system na ye can was me. Ube to me do telephone at your mobi. Ebia no bi to fie opeso tua bi enso nimomo ne ye enunti ubo star 920 star 270 hash na u choose 1 na we choose paying for others na fi wabo nipa na wu tua ma no ne telephone number shaho se ne be sika bia wu tua bia na be ko nipa ne dimu receipt ni so be ko nipa ne telephone so se wu tua ma wankasa ho a na ne what aso myself. Enti uye wia baby saw say category ben na wope enam say party empenfo per say party dues no
when the doctor be pacho yesu idea be kodobo kodo be twintwa wade who say 1 ye dues and now 4 no so my dues enti e bia na obi akoye dues no say bia won ko so krada say bia obi otifie na afi wa kire me ne kwado se party bo pe say okoso on course do nye bibia wo so da a point be na so sha say
number 1 dues obeko dues na wakwa akutua
okay
watua wie na opese ohun dues sem no nya watua nya aka no eho na obeko me dues ametia eno ne my dues no number 4 no my dues ni me dues ametia misika ametia
records
exactly a ka odie ene ne nkeka ho
na dues do cry for starters saying dues no ye party ba say NSOTia.
You were 4 categories. Nyedi kan 2 cedis per member per month. And your bronze category. Nye toso 5 cedis per member per month. The busumi be able to 5 cedis. And no silver. Nye toso bium 8 cedis per member per month. And your gold. And a kesepa womu 10 cedis per member per month. Platinum.
It's dues ina kasepa no 10 cedis and you busumi it's a free 2 cedis
a copim 10
cedis oh
sanity now it was so your party ni bia dia party bad kwan dia it was so belonging to at least one of these in fact 1 category you need to belong to 1 say 10 cedis say 8 cedis say 5 cedis say 2 cedis you must belong to one of these send beya oba fulfill the constitutional requirement of being in good standing send beya jumedia we be do party mu abato ana kansie ana de onsusu betumi agina bie na odo ho agimo eno na party mpanifo aka ne say wonye in good standing na ebie du honoma ni ama kwan ama wanye bi enti hyase so we current executive we former executive and also who aspires to be executive that you know hyase na ye na members so ye encourage enti going back to you know say
now when they sorry make me note here hold down say bi obi tua 2 cedis say bi obi tua 8 cedis obi tua kope be 10 cedis bia ihwehwe wo say obi atumi nje pete bia we tua 2 cedis no dey betumi akasa wo no wo che your no tua say na is there something and engina aye pepe obi ahode for the love of a party
obi aye party ni no two ways about that but me answer oko number 3 na claims bi wo ho that means a benefit bi wo ho no ma obe claim na eno no party mpanimfo e de nhihye bebre egu akwam nia conversation edu achi edu the final stage no a group accident insurance policy na ni nyinaa ne sɛ policy mpanifo gitum ne pa ho ntoma na ɛyɛ adwuma a woyɛ party ni na woyɛ member in good standing na wohyia nkwanhyia biara na nyame mpangu sɛ bio wohwere nkwa a wo next of kin a ɛwɔ party records no party bɛma no up to 100,000 Ghana cedis depending on what category. Say ye tosu mienu say accident na meka accident enye accident a wo ye party adwuma nko a ana car accident say bi wo afuom na wo do na se kan twawa eye accident wo sane steps na e pow na wonsam bebo ho na mubu eye accident wako adwuma wako office na wako pra eye accident bia enye wo ye party adwuma nko a ne tosu mienu ne say accident no ekowie say what did them permanent disability ye twa wonan no entumi mabiom ye twa wonsa wani ba ku ni ho ohwini ye twa waso wa lose body part ye essential permanently a wa ye party ni na wa lose body part no party ni through this proposed accident insurance no ebema up to 100,000 Ghana cedis depending on what category awo near etoso miensa ebia wo de nyame ncha de wunya accident no wanwu yentwa wona yentwa wonsa na emom wona no emu abu untumi nkwa adwuma so otena fie na otwe miensa enan enum untumi nkwa adwuma no wanya bia behwe busuafo enam so ye party ni a wo ye in good standing intino na wotwe bia wo tifie a wo nkwa adwuma no insurance no ebema up to 1,900 Ghana cedis weekly allowance ena ni twato ukopiem ayarsabia enam eye accident ya o medical bills ubenya up to 10,000 Ghana cedis to cover medical bills enti enyoma benefits enan and only probably the first set of benefits ebeba if say no na nkomo no edu achi
currently in the pipeline
exactly
okay
enti edu ho na party mpanifo agitum ne pa ho ntoma eno no we kɔ number 3 eno we make claims no say asem kro no to akɔ number 3 no we follow prompt no na no we ho no ma officer say besra na osika no within a short period abeda of phone so now so what me charge on sa na nhihye
okay eti ebra Dr. China a national treasurer for the NPP ebra ogusu a oye education about a year donation ni deals ni enkro ba no wo pesa wo send the text message bia ebra wo ha briefly na bia wo de wo send the message bi na wo hwe na bibi kire wadwe na wo abisa me dem say lawyer is itching to come in baby we are okay what the brem but it may fa text message line no ento number no 0244 510595 0244 510595 ubisa message treasurer ewa here obeyano but I have this one that says that KK please tell the treasurer to try and modify the NPP donation code. It's too long and does not write easily. I don't know me shada NTS here there but he writes from the US of A. Bia minim say bia Dr. Betias here there also KK or please tell the treasurer to try and modify the NPP donation code. It's too long there. It's you there bia lawyer mami ne wie na bia memfa ni nyina enka. It's na wo koba kumukra na be kra be question back epepe it's you there we nyina.
Entino u choose one no now choose so u tuama ho na u choose category a open na the next year baby sa ne say bosume dodo sen na opese utia ubetumi etua bosume baako bosume enum up to a maximum of 24 months at a go enti uya na calculate amount ese utia na wabo mumu pino na sika no afi phone so akoto party account mu Ecobank ekwa amunum ho ano ubenya receipt mienu Nedi kan ye umomo receipt eche se usika na ekọ Ecobank na che se akoto party account mu ne atosu mienu eye receipt a free MPP a friend MPP pay and also be also Patriot wetia category platinum gold silver na bronze bosumi say into yensa account receipt na che so complete payment now was within was system ni mo na yenim say yem ma menom ne papa no bi wo ho a omo no seneka ne no ye no na ye ukotua no party office na waje wo krata o receipt de akoto TV so pro so eno nti no sise na aye no digital no sa paper receipt ni ho omo dodo na paper receipt still enti reintroduce this booklet we na sa booklet we titide ni bi ne ne use no 92 no 91-92 eba no eno bi ubie mu a party logo no ewa ha ena dues we no so ewa ha no enti no still now with the telephone the betua o dues no if you said the prescribed format for paying dues in MPPC say yes short code no wuntua sika mo bia e wo party office bia se wutua dues wo call office bi na ni pan ka cho so betua o dues wa ha na me sign book we mu ma da bi enya no kre wo sika no se fa phone ne so ekọ se bia wuntumi nyamomo no na o se fiska ne ma me nyamomo ne ma wo dia eno de to asumu na o se fiska ne ma me na me sign wo book yi mu ma on de enya no kre fa wo phone ni tua dues ni wie na nya receipt wo phone ne so na o de book we no optional mo pe book ni bia na o de optional book no kwa nipa no be check system ni mu ahwe se ampa o January February March watua na wa endorse January February March de amount na o de wa de akoto fie na chese wa complete with dues payment no enhihya ewo ho no na I am pempin kofo bisa me say na doctor new party card ye nya bi ena ye register and ye be siden ye tua dues ye tua ye sika se bayira o da bi usika bia obetua bia anyira if the system no recognize telephone numbers and then so Ghana ye telephone number a form of identification and nam MPP adwuma ye beye telephone number bia ye assigned to an individual registered to an individual I just say be a corporate numbers and they registered to entities na individual numbers there obia ne Ghana card eka ho enu ntino se wo telephone number ye 024500 now the 024500 tia 10 cedis ne the following week we tia another 20 cedis wo check here 024500 30 cedis ne be shase enti ade chimbiom now the 024 register papa kwesi party card 024 500 30 cedis na etua na eba be she papa kwesi din mu nti sike bia wo telephone number ne betua no da wo de ta telephone number ne be register no ebeba wo din mu sike bia anyira ena sempo unya register na asem to wa ye de wo telephone number ne be puli wo payment history ne ehu se ampa wonsusu watua wo dues na wo pa wo card nsusu a ye biem na no juada ya ne san bie mu a ID card no mu a munya bie mu a munya bia ayira ne nkeka no eno susu ye decentralize wo constituencies ubetumi akọ na wako akotro din ajode
may I now say for text messages I'm gonna make but they you say omokwado until we repeat code no they right. Keep asking code no say until doctor where the wadaruma repeat code no
star 920 star 270 hash star 920 star 270 hash obi bisa na den e wasa time na ye dey we ne ba no on a short code bandwidth no a very competitive e be a 3 digits penny ad na nyina akọ enti ani ba ho so na chese we no ya publicizing dada ukosisa na wo makwan ma bonefo nso so akodada nkofo obeka party na sansesa ne bio na nkofo otu akọ na ekoba efufuro enti na yesi yenja ne saa na yembo ni dawuro ni sa na obi ahu se MPP dues die star 920 star 270 hash na chese wo dia
better say when kan kakra na bia ye be mu we keke please I'm not a card bearing member of the party but want to contribute to the party so okay let him announce the code again I know na or boy you know also when is this started Adiano, they crowd
yes, because it has already started.
And I don't understand. Why say, please, I'm not a supporter, but I don't have a card. How can I start paying?
And the medical can say, you don't need a card to pay the dues. Or telephone number and quantia, ubetumia your dues. And to ubetumia now, per card now, some ray you go so a card no. ubora constituency officer ombeye bi ama na wonya card no wadi
please, does paying your dues automatically register you as a member?
Yes. Utia wo dues na ye capture wo data ewe in database mo. Enti mrano omo tua dues a omo enya ka ne afre omo. Oh, asumasi at party dase say washa si etua ne hu se unya complete registration my farm ni aye ni a complete amanu anya o card. Enti utia dues na ye wo database. We will chase you to become a member of the party. If you say nim se be bia udu sika kwesen wakoma wo. Into akoma wo de ebeje utata mo abafie. Enu nti ne yekase men twen kase opese o register ansa na watua wo dues no. Samre ya e ka wakoma nko ade fa telephone no na hyase na tua. Obo star 920 star 270 hasha.
All right, a few more now for the proceeding. Now, we say Elisha from Kaswa Sikeke. Please ask doctor for me. If you are in good standing, does it give you advantage in getting job as a party member? Because one will sacrifice and at the end, when the party comes to power, we don't sit up. Let's see this one. I say, good evening, sir. Please, does paying... Okay, I think I read that one. And I have this one. Good evening. Please, with the benefits listed, the dues is too low. John Edifree Tema. And I will say, please, I want to join the party. How can I get my membership card? I don't know whether this has to do with membership card here, but Dr. Bebem. Hi, good evening. I'm Clement Dansu, a member of the NPP. How do I get the NPP membership card? We're talking about dues. I don't know whether it be say beer. Na chese Dr. Betubiya. I'm an ordinary member. I don't have a party card, but I want to join it. Allow all the free is my Melembele district and Eba. Me read a few more. I have this one too that says that I'll say okay, please ask daughter about the mode of registration. And one is about star 920 star 270 hash. And no call no man na fi wedi so. Be pacho wa onye card bearing member. What dey ubetumi akọ na also wakọ tia bi ewo odo party no nko ade okay, it's all about repeating code. You may repeat here mamude free konongo. Tia bia obeka bi na maba lawyer enche.
Onse dudu na bisa se or him fan on benya party card. Membership drive is ongoing now. You starting Monday and to constituency office bia o no ubetumi akọ no akọ register. Due situation so ye ongoing dada. Ya shase dada. Na ne make ne say entwe nka se wo pe membership card ansana what you are due say with or without your membership card ubetumi atua dues no na
benefit records no ewo ho
exactly no be so bizarre say na dues na wo form do benefit there so the dues payment as is currently structured is the most sustainable way of financing MPP. Ya pilot here no na ye nipa 9,400 atua dues or the fan roughly 10,000 nipa 10,000 they were giving us an average of 8,000 Ghana cedis a day. Statistically, just 100,000 Bema and 80,000 Ghana cedis. Yen target as a party ne say nipa 4 million year cheer to Abama almost every election cycle. You benyam 1 million because statistically by 3 million ye die hard party member at least 1/3 of that. So nipa 100,000 and 80,000 cedis a day. Then 1 million we are looking at 800,000 cedis a day. Young funny say yeah conservative in TFA 50% of that's 400,000. In a month it's over 12 million. Namnia. Se party ye dum pempen so abosumi bia ye de 12 million e ba ehun ko hia se be kwakoji obi 5 million de akoye campaign and obi 10 million de akoye we yankoji nipa ni sika na ya dodo de beba party nim no e ba yan ye dia yan ye che de akọ enu na mam ye mu bi kase e be boy ma ye nya ahwe ne ye breaki sa syndrome no na ye tu ase e fi se ye de yan kase ye sika na ye party no ye enkoji obi ma ye sika ma ye nsanko se nanum na dodo de ba obeka se ye mfa ma no yan sika ne de a wonni hu kwan sɛ oba ye adodode ho yan ye betena ya de ho ni acha ma ye manya enu nti na me stress dodo na ne di yawo so mo anya hwe obi kan so odi akira o anya hwe na ebetumi ama na anya adwuma na botaya ye peno no baby e pese ekono no na we need to break that cycle of ye nya hwe no ye betumi break here agisa menu party manyina ye sori waka na ye tua ye induce na party ni tumi nya sa hoden emfa ho ne 2 cedis emfa ho ne 5 cedis emfa ho ne 8 cedis and 10 cedis nya ye pilot ye na empirical data ye watch yen say indeed ko emahina ye ma 2 cedis 5 cedis 8 cedis 10 cedis e kambo mu a ye sika pudu a so se ne ankrankra ne de bebre ye aye betum de akekere party no ye yan kasa ye sika enti yan kasa ni be ko ho ne ahweso ye ne de ayade e beboa yen ho na aboa party ama party na tumi akọ animu na ye mu bi de egidi ye pa se ye reorganize party sika sem no so ye reorganize na ye nyina ye hyase ye asede a party ni ho beye de mapa na 2028 bibia no obesi enkwan se enkunimdie beba
big cross baba haji ajai na be bia wo asem baba doctor say bia wo number bia what dey shase pe number bi to heart because the text messages mean to me and I be craft free e the faso I think say bia they want clarity
right.
Baba cho wa wo say Baba cho wa wo say wo di ho na ye bobo short code no star 920 star 270 hash I know the asempa kona ko tia to why ube dues one no ye dues na what tia to boko so crap party card would ye tia to na no wudin e contract lawyer brema na men ko hajia
couple of questions bi na me pesa me bisa doctor ba ko ya me ame de ba ko so ya messages amount for them am say
say bisa
bi afa ho gina
yes bi afa no
etina be say the doctor the number beto e say AB office no crap some number
yes hotline the hotline
yeah what the betu
ba ko question na obi bisa ne say o say enya insurance nkwa no mpe na ebinom botaye ne sen ka party ne ba so or ye party member ope police ope soldier be fa no sa duty a wo betua akwanya be na wo homa no sa se ebetimi aboa no na select platinum we a se bia ne baby epe police ne dia party ne betimi
say eno kra fe na we no kra mo se omo be hihye insurance dey
eno ye obi question na o se me mbisa ma no na me question na me bisa ne say dues there enti but waka nema ed de wo mu a kire say 1 million Ghana cedis ne nema bi se party di feli na se obi nya sa epra na bibia tesa na se we nya sa de na what are the laws governing it betimi aboa se nipa krama na timi ensa kana de enene me question ana the last one question me ankasa me sabusan how effective is their network I fast because they do na party neji. And you can say network you're down, currently unavailable. How fast is it? I bet him right. So that they can tap the deals quickly as possible.
Okay, very wonderful questions. Nirikai nipa na obisa se nye insurance accident in Kwano Openo. That is the end goal. Once you start from A to B to C and D and all that benefits in bebre any adwene ho de agupno so ayeyi ni mako yentumi nhyɛ ase mfa ni nyina embom at a go na a group accident insurance they no ne discussion they do the last stage me gidi ye say enye nneoma bi atwintwa akoma nka by now kra no kiapa ho ntoma dada. In fact, their friends and telephone same crank ebe pa wontuma and last minute we be by ntia no de do the very final stage a enche no mpenfo gitumu ebe ye adwuma and I no so enam say accident ntino obi nim da beto obi ntia no ekomo obi a I say wabo ho de asie na senior beya ebe sustainable senior beya legal parameters ni nya be covered nintino party yenye insurance we would work with the existing insurance company and the ane say ye debetia a premium na my members na ya cover na insurance company so aye na said for the members throughout the year say eno answer lawyer question no on the sustainability and the legality. And obi nso besides so no more share other benefits. There are other benefits. I no so gu pron so a megiri yesi yi we free ho na ye adwuma ye kwa enim no beba enye accident nko with time ye betumi cover life, chronic diseases, chronic illnesses, and then nkeka ye be cover obi a ope support for na adwuma obi wo ho a na ne ohia ne se obenya business support of maybe 5,000 no dia se na adwuma ebi ante akua ne ante ye omu nyina omu odwom omo tomeko omo ton kenten anti akua tua ni dues no ko party meeting na se sa support ya make ho asem se ka benefits no bebe akire no eno so ba no nya bia na se from kenten or tomeko no boto anti ya so pe bia obesha se so ko party meetings obesha se so tua dues na ama ho kekan akonkan. These are all forms of support. Obi here 20,000, obi here 30,000, 5,000, 2,000. When mu nyina ye mfaso dia ye pese party no do some pempenso no a journey. Political party there o shasia the initial stage you want people to buy into your ideology, people to buy into your vision. At that stage in party no kran e masika Edman call for freebies ni doors, but who do stage be and members not yes here. Now if members in so support too, then beyond that stage, so do stage be you now have to invest in the members, you now have to empower the members. If we say unya investi omo nkra no omo de musika eboa enti wo bo omo na baby a omo ye no dwumadi omo ye no emutira sika no besan ba party no. This is the stage aye komo. If we say party mano dudu na de omo botom sika ye party adwuma party ma omo kapre but ye pese ye du mpempenso bi a ye boa party no na party no so invest in them so that it becomes the most sustainable way of funding the party. It's a party no ebata kofa akoma enu tin ye stress baby bia wo bia mentwen se obenya wo party card and sana what you would use for wo telephone no na dial star 920 star 270 hash na tu would use na what you use now constituency officers e wo access omuhu obi biara oto about constituency what you need use regions for nso so ehu obi biara o region ni mu a what you need national yensu ehu nationwide enti enchekra before the end of the year ye be league table use hu table ye be hu region kra obutia use kese enti abasa haja ne colleague regional officers so na ye dey pressure beto omo so na region ni mu so ne ehu constituency kra na etia kese na omo be meet a certain threshold party bebo mabaso sema ya de mpanifo amwo ha sema Kenya nkofo motua and everything and digitization in transparent ye buy ya bomodi ase be enhance transparency and accountability sene be ya we see uteku na o simple we 2 cities me 2 cities no ye be hu si ampa way potin ye de ye
ya de papa ya de pa na eje ye wrap up da be hu say but when Mr. Host have tried several times, I think the network is good, it's working because
and the last one
or say I've tried several times but still the system is down. So how can this help because we the youth we are willing to give to the party. Curtis would free achimda. But so we try a juma. It me give a pointer. A juma to a year.
I feel the na payment
oh okay. It be a last bit no.
A last bit no. Who je pay na I feel pay na enko.
Okay so
and I prompt me mommy I said nah the last one for my dues no. If they can attach my dues statement.
Right, that's a good suggestion.
I confuse my dues and my dues.
Yes,
I confuse you. So my dues statement.
That's a good suggestion. We'll include.
And I'm patrol. Mama confused with membership card. Obisu we 22 cities still date. And then sa enkai. Mr. Way a dues who accept any donation says aspect nona. Yeka hadia. Yo brema and me say Hajia be kasa Hajia the times it's here meet you Hajia. Oh yeah, meet you Hajia.
The issue of the dues is very important. We share a party constitution. I think the dues is also part of idea and she share a party and as a party constitution right the governing party no. Yeah, shall say as a party members no. Net your dues. By your power and I say do be dues to ano ayedin. Me did say this China yen China na say mo hu dowra na say anto anamo no eno ka hunti na nipa bebre ankoto aba ama party me de mo jire kese say it was part of it keke den tell me kasa a part of it no nipa bia dwumadi obedi bia no bebi a osika wo bebi a wo de bia wadwen say wodi mu no wakoma edi ekire inti more than nipa 2 million plus amanko to aba e wasantima mu ha ugidi say anka omo nyina ye dues pay people and aso mo ye party mapa enya party mapa na nya necessary say nipa no e executive and police executives bebi a wo mu no ba omso dwene ho anka dues payment no wo ho dada ye jay no anka obi a traducer ugidi say MPP dem akoma so MPP me traduce na edu that time no kase me koto aba want to be koto aba
ebia national treasurer wa he dia me hu ibi nso messages a obo say mo da robo no mo kondo ba da robo no nso e wo down eti ebia do no nso
se okoko e beto so e ma ne enyina fakusa nti yes say anamua national afa a party ni nyina afa a e pese e kofuma to the polling station do robo no e se obi a de no hujim we a party ni mapa we executive polling station executive coordinator esa so ho bohu dawru and the American say no menua unhia so be party office na wako tua dues that be unhia kra baby owo bia obetumi tua dues e unhia kra so san be party card bearer me person answer wako tua dues we obi a party no wani je ho party ni hihye eye wakono party no eye omoja e unhia so ko tua dues ba keke de na ehia me pa eye donation party nipa bebre ebuofu party because wa donate sika wa to na mo bebre party ni even recognize the why say no obede donation o donate ya it go straight to the portal eco party na account mo to the eco bank into the bar o receipt and na mo be as a party no to be as na me no be say they are going to set up a platform e be hu say region where are there constituency na are there those who are donators no ebedu baby na ebe hu omo a omo donate kakese ama party no bebo omo baso na say do hyehyɛ bia ana say adodade ba omo donate nso no ebetime hu omo and they say here me bebre eye say me no ebe ma e ka asem bi say obi say o donate adachi obetime na police bi ana me no ye nya hwi enya no kro ebi mu anya bi because of the party doesn't have a data I say asumesi nyawe ya brimpo nyawe onya na oba na obi eso no so wetem no osu nso oboa obi wanya police wanya school feeding ade party ayama no eto de bia eso but obi ato nyum say menya hwe no nti me dem wogide say ye chobo ye ebe senya kopon ade bibia chai na come 31st ye wie bibia the restructuring of the party no ebesa kwani bebre because the vision some of the flag bearers neighbor on board no enya kasa omo kasaka because minimum vision kasa oba you want the database a bit more boa party no minimum vision oba o kasa person create jobs all this talk is in na ye wia e de nyina begu krata so na dey abo party ne bra nti media adesrade amesra ne say the whole Ashanti region na meme but party member wo be bia because obi wo ho a ofi bolga but asat na e kasa yi otie Wontumi TV party ni hia obi amu enya say ya broken so na ye hia obo amu but party ni nhihye say we party ni mapa e say otua odius and it is long overdue ye nyina nsoro waka na emo party no na ye hwe kwan fa so wa betimi aye but de hia me pa e party card no so otua wi a eto de bia your phones no obi wo ho a wo say me phone ba ko na ayra nti me ni all the previous receipt no all the MTN open all the receipts na obenya but me nim but an ordinary person na say me mamu wo jom no nim nti that particular booklet here ye we me ba has original treasure me first sam ye busa me say where's my party card no we be the same thing to me when me ni age fabra otua odusa baby obekobi opese record o book ni mu wa be record am the book no so airful mo bi because obi ntika just 10 cedi uto and we are going to disburse all this passbook to all the 47 constituency Dawson papa so we encourage everybody say kotua
where for membership
payment no to reduce now
okay pay
all the bar all the executives no our platform no so obo of phone number now obehu dues crowd wotua so the person will record in your book all the phone number will receipt but the person will reconfirm it on the platform na wa recording ni na book no mu sense be ya o ni ho kra na obada che of am say hey me maame ne me papa no mo contribute to MPP me Cadbury ni ma me dia nti akola no kra pe baby kra na so pe bibo party ni mo kra na o de ba party me na boy nti me sra obi biara o Washington region say yenyina yen sorry the party dues is part of the party nhihye ya e constitution no mo yen sorry na yentua na efo nso ba me de o pe party ni ya na so the party na 2 CD eswa over 10 CD or 8 CD and 5 CD ebe boa ma yetimi akoye nim but so just say at least man no na ye wo job na ye for 5 CD e man na ye wo job na
but network we nim say be a problem with the network providers now. I think so I still
me said that pay 6 months ever there now me say try was the first payment no can go through so I should exercise. That was for the night.
Okay, TBA your payment because still I'm receiving such messages. TBA
I to say you go to my approvals and only telco no.
Yeah.
Telco no. And yet platform. Our platform the ones a process will do the loading point I will be enter momo no.
Okay.
Call approvals. That's the point of the telcos. In Tiabani say besani o makasa.
Mon try approvals no so shena.
It is a kamusana now call my approvals.
No. We friend from US. The US for more payment system.
So the number download a mobile app. Your mobile app. Call Play Store and App Store. Or download the MPP mobile. It's a mobile app and also between the tier dues. Or brochure between the tier GBB credit card what all forms. Now all the tier between their printed due statement. Then our bank our request for bank statement. Between so their check due payment status as we have already discussed.
All right, Titi. Still, do one message. Won't call my approval though. Ways cake. Tell them to work on the last stage of the process. Titi, no Doctor Akanona message. Somebody munya butrena won't call approval. Hold on. Mo amoya nkona yasa bujayo. Party here sika nti ebesre monkoso ana monkoso I believe say bi kra na di pado do na eguso entity menu abema odi free ya chimda by so no sana etie ya sorry twabadie no so na say the med direct ya calls no ni bibia a conductor enchai because messages the niema calls are every from Carton. But Dr. No be so say be as some consider old age they unemployed. I think say Haji account police the NMT or say old age so no more consider no later on and also enka ebebo. But doctor, see say you know obi epese ebio obi say honsem and I say ebio wo concerns bia number ben ena ofrema nensa ebekam.
Okay. Enti obi ope further details on dues any party ID nyoma enkomo yedi ho
obi kwase abefo kwantempo and as I think time so more baby details be go so kwan kebebo
055 032 6221 MPP Treasury Hotline enti ofra anytime bia no we pick a call no a fat so we face challenge be and now say anything that has to do with the payment
me patron for number no
055 032 6221 055 032 6221. That's a hotline.
But I say, sir, Assembia Eddie Webiana minutes being here, would be chat to Okrano. Na, was also a Safa code to do to job you.
Mate, you made a comedy a fine a debay a messer. In fact, response is saying very encouraging. Intimesser, Ubia also wofia, Udia Woodia, or Musa Wunya, she were party. And him says some of these things in a seat. But you perceive to us here, you perceive you're correct no. Boa party, na party into Minjan and I so. O foul telephone, now dial UTA star 920 star 270 hasha. That follow prompt no. Utia would use and ne be able to abosumi bako, a chino between to abosumi and san and kekao. Yentia, na yetia no. ebema party ne nya sika ho ode nsronko so na yetumi ade aye adwuma ama 2028 yetumi break pa na se ye de aye kasa ye sika tetre party no a ni ankoji obi sika amfa anya adododie bi ebeba party no bia eba mayen ebeka mu ebesane form eba form a ebekọ constituency ebekọ polling station na du afiefie mu mobia nso so ensa akane de
yo enti Curtis out the kind of message by order or sisi say there why atom I also we receive authorization over enti ayabotre wa ya ankono ti o say atom ne de do akotru also the ado atom you we abotre why it's Dr. China ya better was why ya be Ishra papa hajia be hajia ba akupe better was why ya be Ishra lawyer you better was enti ya sorry na gasto ai aba eye aba betnanse na waba betua eye jubedie no eso be ma be Mrs. Scroofy a very good evening to you baby biara we should be asanso na eye Mr. Charles Cole Obin and the wife who can for more Spintex and Accra baby biara na jbia do bichia once again Mrs. Scroofy good evening to you EKK Charities Empire Bon Air Koso Ewo Heroes Park Empire Air Koso Ewo Heroes Park and then Ayubria it me pacho intercessory prayers no Ewo Heroes Park ashas